Hey everybody on YouTube, it's Rude Boy, and today I'm here with the Elgato Game Capture HD60. I'm going to be giving you guys a product review on this item, as well as giving you a comparison to another rival, the HD PVR2 by hauppauge. So first off, if you're in the market for a capture card, definitely watch this video, rate, subscribe, and comment. And any questions you have, of course, leave them below, and I will definitely get back to you. So first of all, the Elgato HD60. This ranges for $180. You may be able to get it a little bit cheaper on Amazon or various websites. I got it from Best Buy. As you can see, it's fairly small. It actually fits in the palm of my hand and could actually fit in my pocket. The software is free on the Elgato website for download. This is also compatible with Mac and Windows. The support for both Windows and Mac is great because I do own a Mac now. I switched over from Windows probably a few months ago. Setting this thing up, I had no problems at all. It also has a HDMI in, HDMI out, a USB cable, and a port for audio. Now I don't use the audio port considering that I use the HDMI inputs. It also uses no power source at all to run the Elgato HD60. The only complaint I have about this capture card is, of course, for those users who have older systems and component cables. There's no inputs for components, so if you're looking to capture via component, you might want to consider the version before this. Also, I wish it actually, uploaded uncompressed videos, but it does not. But that's not a problem. The videos still look amazing. Speaking of the software before, the software has some great features on it. Again, if you want to check out what features the software have, definitely go into Google and do a little bit more research on that. Now, I'm just going to tell you guys how to set this thing up real quick. It's very simple and doesn't take much effort. Basically, you're going to have one wire going from your Xbox One to your Elgato HD60. Another wire is going to be going from your Elgato HD60 to your HD TV. Then the USB cable from your Elgato HD60 to your Mac or PC. Now if you want to do voice commentary, this is all you have to do. Again, everyone is different. This is for your Astro A40s owners. You just plug in the mix amp to your Mac, run the coax cable straight to your Xbox One, and the Mac will find the Astro A40s without a problem. Now when you go into the software, you select the Astro A40s. And you use your Astro A40s to do your live commentary. That's it. There's not a whole bunch of extra wires you need, etc., etc. Now, unfortunately, in order to capture the voice chat of other users, you might need to do a few extra things. It's actually on the Elgato's website if you want to figure out how to do that. Now, comparing it to the hauppauge HD PVR. The hauppauge HD PVR is $150. It's definitely bigger than this. It's probably the size of this box right here, maybe a little bigger. It also uses more wires. Another downside of the hauppauge HD PVR2 is that it doesn't come with capture software for the Mac. You have to pay $30 for it, unless you buy the $180 version of the hauppauge HD PVR2. Now, I didn't know this, and being a customer, they should at least say that on the box before anybody buys it, because not everybody want to go out there and buy a $150 capture card and then have to spend $30 on top of it. Not only do you have to pay for the software, but this software lacks a lot of functionalities and features. It's not the same as the Windows software, and it's a hassle to use, especially getting the voice commentary to set up compared to the Game Capture HD. So in order for me to get the voice commentary to work, I had to actually run Windows on my Mac through Parallels and get it to work, because the Windows software for the hauppauge HD PVR had way more features and it was easier to work with. I see no reason why they couldn't make the same software they have for Windows for Mac. Again, I would definitely go with the Elgato Game Capture because it's definitely, again, the software, zero issues, more easier to set up, smaller, less wires. Not only that, but the actual software itself seemed more stable. I know with the hauppauge HD PVR, I had a lot of crashes, had to unplug it a few times. As with the Elgato, I haven't had any issues yet. Now, I'll say this much. The hauppauge HD PVR does look great when you record, so I'll give them that. Another noticeable feature on the Elgato HD Capture 60 is that it does 1080p 60 frames a second, as where the HD PVR only does 1080p 30 frames a second. But it does do 720p 60 frames a second, as well as the Elgato. Again, if you look, in my opinion, if you're looking for a high-end capture card for next generation, definitely go with the HD 60. Again, rate, subscribe, and comment. Any questions, leave below.